Now, one topic that didn't come up tonight was campaign finance reform.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court here has really mixed it up by unleashing and Citizens United, allowing corporate money to be spent in elections. What do you think about that? And does something need to be done, or is this just fine?
Well, it's a really important issue. In my experience, in the other industries that I've been in the corporate world, in the nonprofit world, what works really good, what works the best, even if you're looking at microfinance around the world, the best approach is peer pressure. Having people that are willing to do the right thing and then put pressure on those who are not doing the right thing. So in the situation with my campaign, we do not take any money from special, zero. And we've asked that question of the other candidates, where do you draw the line? And they haven't answered the question. I have drawn the line in the sand on special interest groups. I take zero. I only take money from individual donors.
Now, I know a lot of people called out Target for their donations to Tom Emmer. Also donating to that were companies here in the district, such as Cambria. Should those companies be called out? Cambria, a company that's here in the district, for donating to a PAC that's going to be running negative ads?
Well, my thought on running negative ads is, yes, okay, maybe it does help a little bit to reduce the votes of your opponent. And maybe from that, it helps you to win in the short run. But I would really suggest this, that in the long run, it denigrates democracy. It takes away from the democratic process. So we all lose in the end. So the only way to stop that is to draw the line in the sand right now. Don't take money from special interest groups, and vote for those people that are willing to make that commitment.
But how about calling out a company such as Cambria that is doing something like that? Is that appropriate? Should candidates be doing that?
I really need to look at that very specific situation in order to be able to answer that question.
Okay, well, the specific situation was Cambria, along with Target, along with several other companies here, donated to Minnesota Forward, which then was financing ads for Tom Emmer here, the Republican Party candidate. That's been documented. It's pretty cut and dried. But you have no opinion on that?
Well, I think that there just needs to be transparency. In terms of some type of reform for that, I really would have to look at that more specifically. Because we put together solutions. No one is even close to the number of solutions that we put forth in our website. But what we do is we go to the people and ask them what they want, and then we put them together, and I tell people, this is what the people want. We haven't posed that question to enough people in the district to ask them specifically, what do you want to see with this, for me to be able to respond yet. I think the basic thing, the basic tenet for a representative is to represent the people and represent their ideas. And that's what I want to do, and that's why I'm not answering your question yet, because I haven't asked the people what do they want to see. Now, if I did, then I'd put it together and I'd put it on our website, just like the 10 we've already done.
Well, Stephen Wilson, I know you want to talk to supporters here, but I really appreciate